Hey everyone, this is the problem working with 7.21 and this is our textbook right here, okay? This problem looks like a complex problem to work on, okay? So there is absolutely the reason why I ask people to make sure that they give it a try before watching my solution. Okay, so the bin machine, also known as DEAD or DEAD box, okay, is a device for statistics experiments named after English scientist Sir DEAD. Okay, it consists of an upright board with evenly spaced nails, okay, in a triangular form as shown. Okay, balls are dropped from the opening of the board. Every time a ball hits a nail, it has a 50% chance of falling to the left or to the right. The piles of balls are accumulated in the slots at the bottom of the board. Okay, write a program that simulates the bin machine. Your program should prompt the user to enter the number of the balls and the number of slots in the machine. Simulates the filling of each ball by printing its pad. For example, the pad for the ball in 17B, okay, is LLRR. Okay, so this is it right here, you guys. Let me minimize this a little bit so that you will see. This is it right here, okay? And the pad for the ball in C is, check out C, you guys. Okay, it's RLRRLR again. Okay, let me verify that. Okay, as you can see, we're getting, it is exactly what I told you it is. Okay, display the final build-up of the balls in the slots in a histogram. Let me zoom in even more so that you can see it yourself. Display the final build-up of the balls in the slots in a histogram. Here is a sample run. Okay, because of the complexity of this program, it seems like we're gonna apply what's so called divide and conquer. Okay, we're gonna split this big problem into smaller pieces. Okay, so let's get on to it. Okay, so first things first, I wanna have a variable that will be visible to all of my methods. Okay, and that variable is called all path. All path. Okay, now firstly I wanna have a method that will be responsible for displaying my histogram. Okay, however, this method will take an array of slots. Okay, so I'll simply go public static void display histogram. And slots. I'm not planning on implementing it right now. Of course, I will later. And then the next one will be public static void display all paths. So that's gonna be responsible for this right here. this Friday doesn't have to take anything as an argument because it will be displaying what is contained in the all path array. Okay. In fact, we can simply take care of it right away. I'll simply go and plus stem throughout the print then I go all path okay. We can play it safe by saying if, for the sake of avoiding errors, runtime errors, we can do this. If all path equal to null, I will then stop this method. Okay. However, these aren't the only methods that I wanna use. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is, in fact, will be the one for finding all paths. Okay. Public static void find all paths. What this would need is, it will need the number of balls and the number of slots. Okay, int number of balls and number of slots. Okay. Is that it? I don't know, but we'll see as the time goes on. If there's another method that we might need, we'll add it along the way. I'm so sorry for that, you guys. Okay, so let's start with this method, the one that is responsible for finding all paths. First things first, I wanna instantiate this all path array to number of balls. You see, it is always a good idea because of the fact that this program will only run on this machine, or perhaps what I'm trying to say here is, because I am the only one who will be using this code right here, so I might decide not to concern myself much about testing. But you should bear in mind that if you're working on a huge project, or rather something that involves a bunch of people, you should make sure that you definitely take care of exceptions. Okay, or you should make sure that you validate your inputs. You see, for instance, right here, one might make an argument that I should have tested to make sure that this number of balls variable is greater than 0. See, I'm talking something like that, but I'm not going to do that on this example here. Again, why? I know I'm the only one. I am the one responsible for. I will be the only one. I will be the only one invoking this method, so I know when to invoke it and I know when not to. Okay. I hope people are clear there. So let's continue. Okay, as I was saying, I want to declare this. Now I want to have a loop, refill it out. This loop will okay, first things first. I want to have I want to go int ball number is equals to 1 is ball number less than or equals to number of balls. Then I wanna go ball number plus plus. Oops. Now what? I'll then go this current path now this is the current path for the current ball. Okay, so I wanna go for int path position index path position index less than or equals to number of slots minus 1. You know what, let's go to the next line, you guys, for visibility. Okay, I wanna go path position index plus plus. And if this doesn't make any sense for now, I can assure you that it will in a moment. Again, we're trying to find all paths here, you guys. Okay, so the current path will be given by, again, at any point in time a ball will either go to the left or right. So this is what I'll do. I'll take a random number, a random byte value between 1 and 2. So I'm checking if this is equals to 0. If that is indeed the case, then I know that I have got to concatenate R. Otherwise, I'll concatenate L. Okay. Matter of fact, I can get rid of those brackets. Okay. What else do I want to do? Okay, the next thing for me to do will be to, okay, after I've created this path, in fact, I don't want, you know what, let me put it here. Okay, the next thing for me to do now, it will be to save the current path for the current ball. Okay, so I'll simply go all path at ball number -1. Oops, I do not want to do that. Wait, I don't want to mess up. Oh, you know what? Okay, ball number is equals to what? Is equals to current path. Yeah, we good, you guys. You see, this portion right here, it only had one responsibility, that is to find all paths. Okay, basically it is to initialize and fill this array here. Okay, now that we're done with it, perhaps as we go on, we might want to check find all paths, because it's, in fact, it is a good practice to code and test at the same time. Okay, let's try something like number of balls. Let's go for 3. Number of slots, let's go for 7 and see what you get. Oops, I shouldn't have smashed that button. This is the one I want. Oh gosh, we're only filling our array, we're not displaying it. Okay, after we're done doing this, let's call the display path method. Again, this has nothing to do with the solution. I'm trying to test, I'm trying to make sure that things are working well as I proceed. Okay, as you can see, it seems like so far so good. Okay, so that was just a test, you guys. So what else do I want to do? Oh, okay, let me implement one of my method. Okay, oh gosh. Oh, before I forgot, you guys, another thing that we might want to do is to find the number of balls in a given slot. Okay, let me put that at the bottom. Public static int int find number of balls in a slot. Okay, I'm so sorry you guys, some guy was passing by, and the annoying thing is these people can never seem to have hard time keeping their mouth shut. Okay, as I just told you, what I want to do is to find number of balls in slots. Okay, in slots, for each and every slot, you guys, I've gotta find the number of balls there. Okay, so slots, okay, for now let me return 1. Okay, I'm gonna take care of it later. Okay, in the meantime, let me take care of the display histogram method. Okay, I'll simply go int max slot is equal to slot. Okay, basically I'm trying to find the maximum slots here. Okay, and remember, when displaying this histogram, we'll be displaying row by row, you guys. Right, we're gonna start from first row, second row, third row. So that is why we need to know our maximum slots. Okay, and if you did patterns on loop, displaying different patterns using loop, then you won't have hard time understanding this. So is I less than slots dot length then I plus plus. If max slots is less than slots at I, then S, of course, if that is the case, then okay, then I've gotta update my slots. Okay, now that we know the maximum slots, the next thing for me to do will be to first go to the next line. Once I'm on the next line, that is where I get to display the pattern now. Int I will start from max slots. Is I greater than 0. If that is the case, we go I minus minus. Now int j is equals to 0 is j less than slots dot length j plus plus. Now if our slots at j is equals to max slots, what is it we wanna do? We wanna display 0. And then we decrement the value of slots at that particular position. Slots at j, we wanna decrement it because we have printed 0 for that position. Else, what do we wanna do? We wanna print a space. We wanna print a space. If we're not printing 0, we're printing a space. Okay. If this loop finishes, we wanna decrement our max slots and then go to the next line, system.out.print. We go to the next row. I mean, yeah, you guys, this should be it for the display histogram method. Okay, again, we supposed to test if this method works as expected. However, since we do not yet have numbers populated on our slots method, we wouldn't be able to. But I can take random numbers, for instance. Again, this has nothing to, this is testing, you guys. It has nothing to do with this problem here, okay, with this exercise. This is just testing, you guys. It's super crucial though, okay, just because I'm saying it has nothing to do with let me try to put different numbers here. No, int array, let's just go 530. Let's try to run it with that. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. Boom, it seems like we have so the first one has 5 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5. The second one 3 zeros, the third one 7 zeros, and the fourth one 3 zeros, and the last one 4 zeros. Seems like we're good. So far so good, you guys. Seems like our puzzle is getting there. Okay, so now that our display histogram method works, it seems like it is time for us to populate our slots array with correct values, because right now we tested the method with random values. Okay, so it is time for me to implement this potion here, and I will, you guys. I will. Okay, so here's the deal. Find number of balls in slots. First thing I'll do, I'll simply go in fact, it is simple, you guys. It is only 2 or 3 lines of code. I'm not sure. Okay, let's do this, because number of balls have a relationship with the length with the length of our path, different path. Okay, you'll see in a moment what do I mean by that. Path dot length I plus plus. Now let's just go slots 8. Oh, in fact, this is taking us. You see the number of hours. Check this out. The number of hours. The number of hours on a given path tells us something. Okay. So right here we've got how many hours? 1 2 3 4. Okay, and on the second one we've got 1 2 3 4 hours again, and then the third one we've got how many hours? We've got 3 hours. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna get back to this method in a few. In the meantime, what I wanna do is to count number of hours on a given path. Okay, so public static int count number of hours on a given string. Path. Told you guys, better make sure that if you're watching this, you must have tried this on your own. And if that is not the case, I mean, I don't know you guys, but I keep telling you this. It is your responsibility to improve your problem solving skills, and your responsibility alone. If you're gonna watch me do things without you actually doing your own part, there's absolutely no there won't be no progress on your problem solving skills. I can assure you. You've got to be able to do your own part. Let me help you. Okay, let me be your tutor, not something that you rely on. Okay, in that way, if you know what I mean. Okay, so gosh, now that we know the number of hours, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's a pattern here, you guys, between the number of hours and you see slots 1. Let me make you an example. It's index 1 on our let me tell you this. You see, at index, you see, initially we've got our slots array having 0, 0, 0, 0, right? All the numbers are 0 right here. Okay, now on this method here, initially our slots have 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, now we will increment an element at the position that is equals the number of r for the particular path. You'll see in a moment what do I mean by that. Sometimes words they don't seem to do a good of a job when it comes to programming, at least from my point of view. Okay, so again, right now I'm counting the number of hours or path at I. I'm counting the number of I haven't yet created the array, and I equals to 0. Is I less than all path dot length I++. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm incrementing again an element at a position which is equals to the number of arrows on a particular path. That's pretty much it, you guys, for this method. Okay, I don't know if I'm missing something here, but it seems like I'm not. Now the next thing for me to do will be to implement my main method. Again, we might wanna check number of hours, but the number of hours method, it is pretty straightforward. It is super trivial, so there's no need for us to check this, okay, method here. But this one here, perhaps we might wanna check it. Okay, but now that we are almost done with the whole thing, the only thing left for us to do is to implement our main method. Okay, in fact, that's absolutely the reason why I don't see the oops number of points. Really? Am I returning 1? I shouldn't return 1. Number of balls in a slot. Okay, before I implement my main method, what I wanna do is to, you see, this was a mistake. This should have been a void. This should have been a void. Okay, so now let's get to our main method. Let's implement our main method. Again, there are only 2 methods here that we did not test. And the reason is simply because I thought since we are almost done with the whole thing, we might as well leave it out. System.out.in. Honestly, guys, I shouldn't be giving out solutions on problems as complex as this one here. Really, you guys, I feel like most of you out there will copy and paste my solutions. Create. Oh, that's a sister of mine. She's yelling, making noise. I bet she doesn't even know I'm making videos here. Okay, so I wanna go enter number of balls to drop. I'll then store that on the variable called number of balls. Scanner.next int. What else do I wanna do? I wanna go system.out.print, enter number of slots in the bin matching. Okay, int number of slots is equals to scanner.next Okay, so here's the deal now. So what I'll do is I'll create an array of slots. I'll create an array of not sloped slots. New int number of slots. Oof, gosh. Oh, just so you know, on the next problem, which is the 8 queens problem, honestly, thing is that problem, it took me years to figure out, because I did not want to go out there and look for the solution online. I needed to figure it out on my own. Okay, it turns out I did not. It turns out I couldn't. Okay. And then lately I saw the solution, and to be honest, I could tell that I wasn't gonna be able to solve it when I was still a freshman. I mean, because they applied some concepts that I did not understand at the time. Okay. Slots. I'm gonna pass slots. Okay, first things first, I wanna find all paths, and then when I find number of balls in slots, then I wanna display all paths. And then finally, without an S. And then finally, I wanna display histogram. Oh, you guys, this has been a long freaking ass exercise. It's better work. It's better work. It's better work. Let's see what we get. Let's try to answer. Oh, you see, the thing is, these 5 and 8, we won't necessarily get this paired in here, or these pairs, because pairs are actually random. Let's try to go for 5, then 8. I hope I did not mess the fuck up. Okay, so number ball 0, first ball, second ball, yeah, this is it, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I messed up, you guys, but feel free to let me know if I did. Let's try 9. I'm not slow. This was an interesting coincidence. How many balls? 9 balls. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 balls. Seems like we're good, you guys. So this is gonna be it for this tutorial. Cheers, you guys. I'm gone. And again, feel free to let me know in case I messed up somewhere, somehow. Come on, this is one of those challenging problems to work with. Okay, so see you guys on the next solution. Cheers, I'm gone.